So I think it's a good question, and your question is how will the quantum of loss be ascertained? So remember, a lot of factors will need to be taken into account. Number one, inventory which is lying there, uh, and what your records show. That is one factor that will need to be taken into account. Depreciated value of the building will need to be taken into account. Plus, this loss ascertainment will need to be done by an expert. You know those are referred as surveyor. So you company will obviously put a claim from their side as to what was the inventory that was lying, and the surveyor will do their own survey, and this is how jointly it would be decided as to how much is the loss on account of building and how much is loss on account of the inventory. It is not going to be a very easy process. Obviously the company will like to put the claim as it would be, as you know what it is. Insurance company, unfortunately or incidentally, would try to dispute the claims which are made by the company, because you know the higher the claim they accept, so much is their loss. So obviously they would also try to minimize, and therefore this entire process will be jointly decided, and the amount will be jointly agreed as to how much is loss on account of inventory and how much is loss on account of building. In all these matters, remember, documentation plays a very important role. So whatever claim the company is trying to put, the company will have to establish and back up those claims with the documents on record. And once they have convincing documents, insurance company will have to accept them. If the documentation is not adequate on the part of the company, and that's where there may be some amount of dispute or controversy, which will of course need to be settled jointly by the surveyor, the company, and the insurance company.